Hello and welcome back to the channel. So this weekend we're hanging out at the 4-Bay Recreation Area, or otherwise known as the Boundary Dam Campground. Wait till I show you around this place, because you're not going to believe the quality of the camping here for zero cost. Right, zero cost, free, no charge, 6-day stay limit. So I'm here pretty early in the camping season. It's the tail end of April. It's the last week in April. When I pulled in yesterday, there was only one other person camping across the way. They're gone. I've got the whole area to myself right now. So on top of being able to give you my site tour, I'm going to give you the full-blown campground tour. It's not a very huge campground. It's 22 camp spots, I think is what it is. There's a few like pull-through RV locations. There's several, back your vehicle in locations, like where I'm at right now. And then they got a handful of tent-only sites where basically you park your vehicle in like a little parking area and then walk into your little campsite. I'm going to show you all that stuff, and again, free, all of it. So let's take you around the site, and then we'll take you around the campground. So to start with, here's the views for the weekend. Pretty spiffy. And then just right over here, that's where we are. Alright, so we are site number 5. Now, when you come in to the campground, there's an information board and stuff like any normal campground, and they say please register. Well, problem is they didn't have any registration slips, so I didn't register. I'd imagine once their camping season starts, you'll start seeing all that stuff. But got the awning up. Took a little bit of fighting to make it work, and I think what I figured out is as long as I don't pull everything like tight, then it stays in place. So it works for now. I'm going to start finding other methods of securing it, because I don't like having it flapping crazy loose like that. So I got my little under awning sitting area. Over here we got the hammock set up. Perfect spot for it. All site locations have a picnic table, and they've all got a fire pit. A lot of them even have this thingy right here, which I'm assuming is so that you can... There's a little spider under there. Hello, guy. He's like, surprise! But anyway, I imagine you could probably hang a Dutch oven pot or water kettle or something over the fire to heat up your water. But the parking area is paved. It's a little gravel area off to the side of the parking for, I'm assuming, things just like that, right? Awnings. So you got the view from the campsite, some trees in the way. And then back over here is where I'll start walking around the campground. Oh, but first, over here, garbage service. And those are bear-proof containers. Why? Because there's bears in the area. Imagine that. Water faucet. I thought this was kind of cool. I hadn't seen anything like this yet, but when you turn on the water, it comes out right there, okay? But if you pull down on this like that and then turn the water on, then it comes out there. And that's so you can hook up a hose, right? So you can fill up your RV tanks or, you know, whatever. So, sites 1 through 4, these are some of the tent sites that I was talking about. Park a vehicle and then walk in. These are probably more, you know, single tent site locations. It's number 1, 2, 3, and number 4 right there. And yes, each one of them does have their own picnic table. Each one of them does have their own fire ring. Okay, so here's one of the RV pull-through sites. This is site number 19. Has its own fire pit, picnic table. There's another pull-through site there. Back in sites, gravel pads, and again, picnic tables, fire rings on all locations. Now here's something I thought was pretty cool. It's an old miner's cabin. According to the sign, this was built just after the turn of the century by Mr. Ross and his son, who lived in this location until 1917. So this building's been here, I don't know what, 120 years, I guess. And surprisingly, the sign claims that it is in almost all original condition. The door doesn't open. I checked it earlier. Sorry. I wanted to look inside. Isn't that cool? Could you imagine what it would take to build something like this 120 years ago? Restroom facilities. These aren't just, you know, your run-of-the-mill Forest Service vault toilets. These are full flushable bathrooms. Got a couple of drinking fountains there. All the rules and stuff. No fireworks. And there is a bear with cub in the area. So upon reading these rules, I've also discovered that drone flight is not going to be possible this weekend. So no aerial footage, guys. Sorry about that. Over here, we've got long parking spaces for boats. There's a boat ramp down here, which we'll go take a look at. And then back over here, I have a couple more campsites. So you got parking here, and then you just Walk into your sites here. They both got little gravel areas, picnic table, fire rings, water spigot. And you've got some covered picnic tables over here. So not only is this camping, but it's also day use. So you're going to be out here boating and stuff, you can come over here, grab yourself a picnic table. You got a little barbecue grill. Very clean. This whole area is just absolutely clean, you know. And the quality of the grounds and the maintenance here is something that you would probably expect to see, you know, paying, you know, $20, $30 a night someplace. But it's all free. Can't believe it. And here's the boat launch. Check out those mountains back there in the background. But this is not the only camping area either. You can actually launch your boat, park your vehicle, get in your boat, and there are several established campsites along the bank of the river that you can camp at as well. Little beach area, do some swimming. Some more picnic tables, barbecue grills. And you got a group area over here. So you got a nice big fire pit right here. Multiple camping tables, big covered area. And check this out. Got the little barbecue. Then you got the super barbecue. So this is the back side of the dam. This is where all the water is being held back from. This is a hydroelectric dam. But if you look up the ridge right there, you can see there's a little overlook. Now I was talking with one of the security guards, and he said that's the only place that you can go to see the other side of the dam. So I was actually going to go down and take a look at the dam today, but you've actually got to drive back into town, across the river, and then all the way back up almost to the Canadian border to get to that overlook. So we're going to take off early on Saturday and go check that out on our way back home. So I hope you enjoyed the site tour as well as the campground tour. I don't know about you, but this location is easily worth $25 a night, maybe even $30. But it's not. It's free, which makes it even better. I think the only thing that keeps this from being the world's best free campground is the fact that that bathroom over there doesn't have a shower. That's the only thing that's missing. So I think I'm going to get stuff packed up probably Friday evening. That way I'm all ready to rock and roll out of here Saturday morning. There's a couple other stops I want to make on my way out. Definitely want to go to the other side of the river, over to that overlook. Take a look at the dam from the other side. And then just a couple miles off the road on the way in here, there was a sign that said water caves. Water cave or water caves or something, I don't know. I think I'll go down there and check that out too. Why not? So there's something to be said, you know, about having a campground like this all to yourself. You know, minus the occasional vehicle driving by from people going in and out of the dam. It's just me and nature. There's trees all around, got the water just over that way. But, you know, with that being said, I'm also the only human hanging out in this area for any length of time. And, you know, there's signs at the entrance that say bears in the area. There's cougars in the area. And, you know, of course, there was a sign on the bathroom over there that said not only is there a bear, but she's got a cub. So, you know, it's definitely still got to keep yourself, you know, aware. You know, be smart about what you're doing. You know, I mean, I've been cooking my meals outside, but, you know, then I keep all my food locked up in the van, so that way it's not accessible to any wildlife. All my trash goes into the bear dumpster, and all my burnables go into the fire ring. So, yeah, it's just super relaxing. I almost want to come back in the middle of the peak season and see what this place is like then. I imagine it's probably, you know, more color, you know, trees will start getting leaves and stuff back and things like that. We'll see. I might come back up here again sometime this summer just to check it out and see what it's like. Well, I certainly hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, you know the drill. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate that stuff, and I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. So, I'm actually here pretty early in the camping season. As I understand it, this place gets pretty hopping during the actual camping year. It's actually the very end of April right now. It's like the last week of April, actually. So, not quite into the regular camping season, right? Camping kind of opens up after, oh God, I don't know. Guess we're gonna edit that out.